Yeah, how's your balls? Are you fresh? How's your balls? Oh. What's that song? By Seal, 1995. Batman, what was it called? Batman Forever? Kiss from a Rose on a Grave. I've been fresh from two soaps on the grave. I've been fresh from two soaps. If I should be fresh. If I should be fresh. Batman fresh forever. You can't be fresh in the bat suit. That is not possible. I mean, the bat suit doesn't breathe, and let's just be real. If you really think about it, like the whole bat outfit, giant piece of leather and rubber, it's not such comfort. I must say, I take it back. The Each one is the same band, but with a different color scheme. The Connecticut gets the black background, the Maduro gets the blue, and the Sunground gets the red. The Connecticut has the best looking one because it has the black, the gold, and the red. Um, the blue one is the second best, and the Sungrown, even though it was the best cigar, it's red doesn't work out. This one looks even better. Look at that thing, fucking nice. Perdomo's on fire, baby. So let's recap. If you're new here or you're a fucking idiot, the Sungrown within the 30th anniversary was the best one. That was the best Perdomo, hands down. And it took Perdomo to finally, what I could say, they finally made their best cigar. The Maduro, although it was good, man, and better than the 20th Maduro, the wrappers that Perdomo was using with their blends, it's just, it doesn't unify the cigar. It just feels a little off, even though it was very smooth and enjoyable. The blend, I'll take the Sun Grown hands down, and every time over the Maduro. So that's where we're going to leave that at. The question is, how was the Connecticut? Now, all three cigars I got in the same size, bought them on the same day. Um, they're Fat Boy Churchills, 7x54. It's got a sweet, spicy smell to it. Exciting. The question is, the Connecticut, in a way, you would think would be the least forward to the cigar of the three, right? But the Sungrown surprised me. Where it was the best one and blew away the Maduro. So the question is, how is the because what they're doing? They're trying to do a one size fits all. So the question is, obviously with the same fillers and binders, and then going to just a Connecticut shade, and then the sun grown, and then a Maduro. So kind of doing 1 and 3, 3 and 1. So I hope this is better than the Maduro. Let's get this going, baby. It's a big cigar. It's gonna take at least 2 hours. My God, an hour and a half at minimum. Big boy cigar. Price point on all three of these, I paid exactly $13, which is very reasonable for a big fat boy cigar, for a new release, and for a solid, I would consider upper mid tier type of cigar. These cigars act higher than their price point, which it adds in a high value. But the sun grown being the best of the blend. You know what I'm saying though? The sun grown being the best of the blend. Let's go, baby. Come on, Barbie. Let's go party. Come on, Barbie. Wait, were you born a woman? Yeah. Come on, Barbie. You're wearing a dress. Woo, woo. Come on, Barbie. Let's go party. Were you a natural born woman? Come on, Barbie. Ken's got to like, you got to be a little more specific. There's new there was newer types of Barbies now. Yeah, yeah. This place has been lurker central. I think yesterday's episode got 1,500 views. Apparently, the lurker bots are just they're lurking, baby, lurking, baby, lurking, baby. Lurk, 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 lurk. The draw on these is phenomenal. The draw on these is phenomenal. All three of the draws are great. Nice. Question is, where's Saint Sacco? Yeah, it's just got to be some type of CIA, psyop experiment. I don't know. I mean, who has that much time to when you could be smoking a cigar and hanging out? I don't understand. Draw and burn's great. It's a medium strength of the bat, but with a long finish. So off the bat, the cigar has presence for Connecticut. It is very buttery. It is very smooth, but it's off to a good start. It has some promising sweet and spices going on, like the sun grown. This one is the creamiest texture of all three, which will make sense. So for Connecticut, it's doing its job. I don't know. Sacco's not reliable. Sacco's not reliable. I don't know, PG. I don't know if he's coming, but yeah, if you want to hop on, and then we could maybe have a dual guest if you want to do that. He said, Marco, some lurking. And nobody gives a shit, Mark. You think I have time to care? You think I have time to care? You think I give a fuck? Who gives a shit? Sacco's hanging out with the 60-second guy. Sacco's hanging out with the oof. Sacco's hanging out with Vixen. Well, Sacco, you're late to the show, Sacco. So tonight we're gonna have a split show. We're gonna have PG on for the first half hour, and then Sacco, if I decide to allow it, I'll have you on Sacco for the last hour. How about that? PG will be coming on for the first half hour. And the second half of the show, we will be having Saint Sacco. If he's got the patience, baby. And I don't give a shit. If you're late to my show, you're late, baby. What do you want from a Richie? What do you want from Richie? You want BBW? You want BBW?
No, no, thank you.
Oh.
I just want Perdomo. Only Perdomo.
You want to hear something?
No sleep,
You
just
want to hear something?
Perdomo. Yeah, yeah.
Why don't you shut the fuck up when I'm talking to you?
I thought you were gonna tell me about the cigar. It's PG, dude. It's not. You think it's Sacco? You're frozen.
Whose show is this?
Sacco's.
Listen, bro, Richie's got to keep everyone on their toes. If you guys start thinking I'm soft, everyone thinks I'm soft. Okay?
Nobody thinks you're soft, Richie. You think
So
nobody thinks you're soft? Nobody fucks
you
with
think I'm a
Richie.
bitch?
No, nobody fucks with
You
Richie.
think I'm a bitch? You think
No,
I'm a bitch because I'm small? Because I'm a small guy?
those don't. They don't look that
Guy?
small. I know you keep saying that. They don't look that small.
You
That's at least normal
think I'm
size.
small?
Richie. That's at least normal. You're fine, dude. You're fine.
You think I'm a small guy? Small?
You told.
Just
You
I'm trying to
told.
flex the Corolla. I'm trying to flex the Corolla, but there's no room. Like there's no room to like like you can't see how big my biceps are. Like it doesn't put perspective because then my skull is so big that it's people are like you know what I'm saying. No, and
You
then
got it. You
everyone
got
thinks
it out the
something
window.
until you meet. Ask people that met Richie in person. You know what I'm saying though.
You got to, Richie. You got to roll
I'll
down the
pick
window.
you up and put you over my head. What's that?
You got to roll down the window. You have more room to flex.
Why don't you mind your fucking business? Now
All
here's
right.
the thing.
Uh huh.
Here's the thing, bro.
Oh,
Can I speak now?
I got.
This guy.
Huh.
All right, so 10 minutes to launch.
All right. Go ahead, please.
Oh, thanks. So I got good news. This is a great cigar,
Nice.
and the Connecticut version is better than the Maduro. That's a win. The Maduro was solid, and but it is better than the 20th Maduro. But for Maduro, Perdomo just doesn't, in my opinion, make good Maduro blends. I'm not saying they don't have good tobacco, but the whole combination, whatever the fuck they're doing, you know what I'm saying though,
Yeah.
it doesn't work well. So even though it was a well-made cigar and good age on it, still the whole profile wasn't like, yeah, I see what they're trying to do here, and I got to have this again.
Yeah.
So the Maduro, you could try it, you know, and enjoy it, but it's the weakest of the bunch. The Sun Grown was the best of
Hmm.
the bunch. However, this Connecticut's coming in with a very luxurious vibe to it. I mean, extremely creamy, extremely nutty, with really nice, rich spices to it,
Yeah.
and really clean. I mean, like really clean, with a beautiful long finish that's sugary. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, man, it's fucking phenomenal.
Really?
It's fucking phenomenal.
Initially,
It's
do you
fuck.
think?
It's fucking what's that?
Do you think it could, like could stack up to the sun grown potentially by the end of the review? Or
I don't know about that because the Sungrown was just.
sure.
I like the power level of it, and it was still plenty of sweet and spices. But in a way, you got to almost compare Connecticut's just to the Connecticut's.
Right.
It, the cigar is better than the Maduro version, but what I'm just saying, it's hard. Like even if it's as good as the Sun Grown, I'll still take the Sun Grown because I like what it's doing. So that's not fair though to the Connecticut though, because now I'm adding in bias, right?
Right. For sure.
But
Well, it is, dude. That's
one,
tremendous.
one, it's enjoyable. Like I mean, really enjoyable. That like you don't normally say that with Perdomo. Two, it has a message. This tastes like a great
I,
fucking Connecticut with tons of rich sweetness, candy-like sweetness, raw sugar sweetness, cinnamon sweetness, um, um, nuttiness, vanilla creaminess, a good amount of black pepper spice, a long heavy finish. Um, it's delicious. Okay.
that's amazing.
Um, yeah. No, dude. Okay, so this is their best Connecticut. So I can say this is their best Connecticut they ever made. So that's a plus for Perdomo. And I would say that this is the second, as of right now, this is the second best Perdomo. So it's got two awards. You know what I'm saying? No, I mean something. I mean, it's not like all these new 30s could have sucked. So one, it's the second best Perdomo available. Two, it's the best Connecticut they've ever made, and they make a whole bunch of Connecticut's. So that I mean that means something, man. And it's extremely enjoyable. This is this is a box worthy cigar. The wrapper grade quality on this is phenomenal, and it's so seamless. I could barely see the seams. I mean, it's fucking phenomenal.
Oh my god. Oh, the soft gentle heat works, dude. Oh my god.
What's that?
Oh my god. It's amazing.
The cigar's good. You're not even fully lit.
I don't know if it's the soft gel heat or the cigar.
How
This is
much
tremendous.
age did you put on that?
This is just like I think a year, maybe a year and change.
Mm.
Last night was two.
Maybe, maybe that's all I needed was a year. That's still good for Connecticut.
Yeah, sure, of course.
My smoke output on this is amazing. Right now, it's a medium plus. Right now, it's very delicious. Right now, it's edging on at least a 4.6. So this cigar is on my rating scale, which that is right between like a very high, very good to like an entry level amazing cigar. Like, so maybe like right there. So that's high praise for a Perdomo, Connecticut on the 30th. I believe this is that. Oro was the weakest blend. Um, the Sun Grown, the Sun Grown is the best one so far, but at the same time, and I'm, and it's like right behind the Sun.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like the difference between the Sun Grown Maduro was so much. Even though it was a 4.5 and 4.7, the Sun Grown was a box worthy, reusable. The Maduro wasn't. So this is box worthy at 4.6. So it's why is he saying connections fucked up? I don't have any.
This is amazing.
When you're smoking a cigar, just like wrap under filler, there's many factors. Obviously, the construction is going to impede it or push. Not it's either construction will get in the way or not get in the way, right? But that doesn't matter if it has bad flavor. So if you have great construction but bad flavor, you're like, I wish it got in the way and didn't work so well. You know what I'm saying? So, um, but to have everything, great flavor, great construction, and then the message, the price point, and everything else. I feel like the message and the price point kind of go together because, like, what are you trying to do? What kind of statement are you trying to do? At what price point are you trying to say we're trying to be like our competitors? You trying to fit in, or are you trying to blow away the competitors? But you
Right.
know, sometimes when you try to be better than the competitors, you fail on every.
And are you
Like
go for a classic profile? Are you trying to go for something different, something unique, something boutique, something more, on the oak side, cedar side? People have a lot of different preferences. Do you want a zesty? Do you want a sweet? A lot of brands will have characterizations like all across the board like that. I think.
Sacco, I don't know. You say I'm freezing. I hear PG fine. So what do you want from Richie? Like why you gotta harass me like this? What kind of flavors you getting at right now?
You were lagging, Richie. I gotta say, dude, there's no wind today. There's always wind here, dude. I just got pineapple. Is that in the air? I'm tripping,
Yeah, bro. Did you smoke something?
dude. No,
Are you smoking shit?
no, 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 dude. I look at the way this is burning, dude. This is gorgeous. Okay, so there's always wind, so I always have to use like a torch or something. I use cedar spills just now, and I haven't gotten to use them properly because there's always too much wind. The difference is
Yeah.
2 points. This is like crazy.
Interesting. Well, maybe not. Maybe some cigars are affected more by flame than others, or torch. And maybe especially you could think of Connecticut, which being so gentle,
Right.
of a tobacco that you singe it. You know.
The So last night I had a similar experience with this where there's this sort of sharpness. I don't know how to describe it, but there's this very front of palate sharpness that can almost get into an edginess. But with the added char, really didn't work. But like this, now maybe this is just smoking better or it's a better cigar. But that a similar flavor is now giving me a whole it's giving me there's a certain habano flavor that is coming through, a readiness and a sweetness and like a don't cedar. Um, almost,
That sounds good. It sounds like the year of time on it might have did it well, and then also in your case, lighting it with the cedar, maybe that combination, is what it is.
it's crazy. I'm getting like something like
Also, some days good smoking day, like the whole thing, like you have a good meal. I find that if I ate good that day and I drink a lot of water, and then also if I exercised, I find then that the cigar completes the day. You know what I'm saying though? If I didn't get to exercise and said you have too much anxiety or stress in your mind, you know what I'm saying though? Um, you could take it out in the cigar. You know what I'm saying though? Sometimes after it's essentially when you exercise and then you have a cigar afterwards, you're so relaxed you could just appreciate the cigar. You understand what I'm trying to say?
yeah, absolutely. You have to. The cigar has to. If you try to force a cigar, it's not going to necessarily work. It fits a certain slot.
Yeah, I only consensually smoke cigars. You're
Dude,
like, yeah,
I'm getting like pancake and cedar and like some type of citrus. I mean, this is like really good. I'm this is like a totally different world from the one I smoked last night. And look at, can you see the burn on this? This is just about the nicest burn I've seen on a cigar ever.
I'm glad you're having that good of
All
experience
right,
on that.
sorry, I'll relax. But yeah,
Yeah, no, I'm happy for you, man.
Perdomo's winning
I,
tonight.
I yeah, dude, I thought, um, dude, this 30th has so much complexity and so layered that as I was holding the smoke and also as I was releasing it, I was like, oh, really? Damn. Like, you know what I'm saying though? Like, it's like, um,
Oh man,
when I say I got nothing bad to say about it, that's strong words for Richie. When I say nothing, it's really good. Uh, now it's at a 4.65. Like, this might be tied with Sungrown. We're gonna see. Like,
I'm
so it's right behind the Sungrown, and we're gonna see. Clearly, I prefer Sungrowns over Connecticut, but I think a really good Connecticut, that's a really classy Connecticut at a reasonable price like this for
yeah,
13, the big stick. Like, to get a Connecticut this good and complex and all the sweet and spices and everything it's doing and how clean it feels. For other brands, you have to jump into higher price points, and I mean that.
I'm
So. I mean, you'd have to jump. Like for example, the Quaver Connecticut's great, but you're talking about a lounge. You're jumping into like $25. You know what I'm saying? No way.
mm, I'm getting like pancakes with syrup and through the retrohales like so much red pepper, but it's like a sweet, gentle, enjoyable red pepper. Is This is crazy, man.
That's good, man. Does the cigar have Italians call it frizzante, like when they have sparkling, when they have like a red wine that has like bubbles in it,
Mm,
like so you know, talking about you could have flavor and you could have heaviness, or you could have grittiness, whatever's going on. But does the flavor picture like a lava lamp, what's going up and down? Is flavor moving around, and also how much is it moving around? Is it? You know what I'm saying? Though mine is, but you like
it's not. It's not tingling. Are you there? You are freezing a little bit.
I don't know why, man. I got full service, which is
Huh,
ridiculous.
I don't know. No, but it's not sparkling. You know what I mean? It's not like effervescent, but I do feel like it is moving. Yeah, kind of like comes up and down. What you say the word was?
No, it's interesting, man. This is the best. I'm telling you right now, the 30th Connecticut is the best Perdomo, Connecticut. So if you're having a good time there, you're really gonna enjoy this one. Like this is a class of, but like this is really, and you talk if you at a lounge price, this is only like maybe $3 more from the 10th to the 30th. You know what I'm saying though? Because they sell champagnes for $10 all day. So like if next time if you ever do see the 30th in the lounge, I hope you get to try it out.
This is so unbelievably clean and complex, and I can't put my finger on all the flavors. And there's like there's oak, and it's very sweet, but it's well balanced, and it almost tastes like a habano that's been wrapped with a Connecticut wrapper. It's really good, man.
So that happens on like Monte Cristos, on the classic Monte Cristo wine, or like the classic. Um, the Honduran, the classic, the guy you love and I love too. The Aroa guy. What's it
Oh,
called?
Aladino?
Yes. So Aladino's the Realis,
Yeah,
like a celebration cigar. It's not going the classic Cuban line.
yeah,
It feels like so much sweetness. I mean, so much raw sugar, so much cinnamon,
yeah.
a lot of black pepper, no red pepper, slight bit of earth, tons of rich cedar, creamy vanilla, nuttiness, um, long heavy, and I mean a creaminess that I mean dead serious. Like when you get to cigars like Zeno or Davidoff, and you get that level of smooth creaminess. I mean, it has that. So I'm not saying it's better than Zeno, but I'm saying it has that ultra creamy note that's like decadent. You know what I'm saying though?
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, so
This is
dude,
sort of that. Yeah.
for 13 fucking dollars, man. I mean, it's if you took the band off and gave it to someone, they'd be like, "Wow, that was great for Connecticut." You know what I'm saying though? I don't mind night sometimes, man. You give your palate a break. You sleep better that night, man. Because if you're constant strong dark cigars, you go to sleep and you wake up in the morning, your tongue's like blown out. You know. Um, so
Getting a little green pepper, just a little bit, like green peppercorn. A
mhm.
lot of red pepper. It doesn't have that elegant creaminess to it, but it has a little bit of creaminess. Yeah.
I have she has you have to stay right. This trend picked up to medium full. Surprising.
Wow.
I mean, like that's surprising.
Wow.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah,
Uh,
tell me what you were getting. I'm sorry.
I was just saying, it has a really nice presence to it. It reminds me a little bit of a CAO Gold, which is actually a good thing for me. I really like that cigar. Um, but it's,
You talked about. I think you had some older ones that I think
yeah,
they were better back then. You know, I
it,
think the original CAO before they got bought out had some cool shit, and then I'm not saying since they've been bought out by General that it all went to shit. And I think they've expanded to some really cool stuff. But I think the existing CAO lines, that once they got taken over, maybe some things changed. I think they said, "Hey, those are your past projects. We're gonna take serious on the future."
mhm,
You know what I'm saying? Though, picture if you get bought out,
yeah,
they're gonna say, "Okay, well, we made MX2, we made the fucking Piston cigars, with the flatheads, you know, we made the Vision cigars, shit that they wanted to do." And I think if you get bought out, I think your cigars that you already were making, maybe they find a way to make those cheaper. You
mhm,
know, I don't
mhm.
know.
Yeah. That's not their new thing. Yeah, but no, I absolutely
Yeah,
think like the older ones that were really good. This reminds me of that, but it's a little edgier. But the edginess works, and it's complex enough, and it's sweet enough, and it's very forward. It's not at all bland or vague. It's very much in the front of the palate. Tremendous, dude. This is blowing me away. I don't think it's on the level of what you're describing with the 30th, but this is a really good cigar.
I'm glad you're having that, enjoying that, dude. This 30th is the best Connecticut for the Perdomo line, and um, it's right behind the sun grown. I mean, like right behind. So I still believe at this point the sun grown overall for most people that's going to be the best cigar,
Mhm,
and maybe that's biased for me. But this Connecticut has presence. It has a profile that you know what it's trying to do, and it's like a high end, delicious celebratory Connecticut. Like if you're having like a Siglo 6 or high end Monte Cristo, depending which one, not the classic line, but like, some higher end Connecticut line. Um, uh, Such rich sweetness that you don't normally get, bro, with Connecticut's. Connecticut's, you're getting only nuttiness, vanilla, lots of cedar and black pepper,
mhm,
and maybe a creaminess to it. But it could be it could have a hayish, greenish vibe if it's young tobacco, not aged right. And a slightly grittiness, dirtiness to it if it's too young. Um, this Connecticut's on fire. The blend worked very well with this Connecticut, like very well. I have nothing bad to say it. It's a 4.65. It's a box worthy. So I would smoke this again, and I want to smoke it again in different sizes, perhaps even in a shorter size, um, and just get right to it. You know what I'm saying, though? Um, Maybe I'll put the sun grown and the Connecticut another version, just back to back nights of like the Robusto now, because now we know the Maduro was great, but it was the weakest of the bunch because Maduro should be the best. Maduro has the best chance to be the best of the three, and it was the worst one, even though it was still good. But you know what I'm saying, though, and so the Maduro got its ass kicked by the Connecticut and the Sungrown, which is kind of funny. But I've always felt that Perdomos, even in the past, I've always preferred their Sungrown Maduros because the Maduros didn't feel right, even though
Hmm.
I prefer Maduros. That's how Perdomo's Maduros are like. They're not known for great Maduros, man. They're
Mm.
not. They're not. It's not like, oh yeah, man. Perdomo Maduro, yeah, better than LFD or better than my father or better than Perdomo Maduros. Can I laugh at you? You know what I'm saying though? What are you out of your mind? You know. So, um, it is. Well, I love it, man. Hola, hola. There you go. There you go.
The foot smoke on this is almost like, I think maybe I'm getting that bourbon barrel, but it's like bourbon barrel and like cotton candy. It's crazy.
Mm,
It's really
yeah.
sweet, somehow yet still balanced. There was something I wanted to say, which was no, I'm forgetting now. I'm forgetting now. I wanted to.
It's like I'm gonna say something, and it's gonna sound like I'm being phony, but on the life of my daughter, so you know I'm not being phony. As you were saying that, I got a charred wood note, which is like, and it wasn't because I thought about it. Like I'm giving you the play by play, and I'm very good at pointing out flavors. And the other cigar the other night, maybe about a 2 and 3 inches in, charred wood came into the mix. And it's funny how that sometimes with these cigars, and the same thing with the Fuentes, like charred wood on like the Maduro cigars or like a Hemingway Maduro doesn't start off right away, but then eventually the char, and it's like I wonder as they age stuff in barrels or something like that, why doesn't it happen right away? Why does it take time? And who knows? You know what I'm saying? No, maybe it's a filler leaf that doesn't pick up till later on, or you know what I'm saying? No, like timing of flavors is interesting
Yeah,
as things come in. You know, like Padron, there's no timing. Padron's like if you like this, it's like this the whole time, which is for grind. Like
yeah,
Padron is a vibe. Like if Padron was a nightclub, you went there, it's the same kind of music the whole night. But if you're in that kind of mood, like you know what I'm saying, though, you know exactly what you're gonna get. Like if you went to a country kind of a nightclub, or it's gonna be country the whole time, or if you went to like a rave the whole time, it's you know with the lights flashing, you know,
yeah,
and
yeah,
the drop the bass and fucking everyone's on glow sticks and fucking with like anal beads. I made that part up, but whatever. I picture people with dancing glow sticks probably have like anal beads up their ass,
yeah. As long
you
as
know.
it's also glowing, right? I think the
Well, yeah, but also
it glows.
because they're on like and whatever the fuck they do. I don't do drugs, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm glad that the CIA is investing money to try to just harass my show, dude. It's like people in all different languages from around the world, and then it's like, hey, what's up? And okay, how about this? What if it's all true? What if all of a sudden like the Richie channel's breaking into different markets, and like Richie's like, fuck you, you know, shit, like it's just America, you know, what I'm saying? Like because if you notice, the channel grown recently in the past week.
They never say anything other than "How are you?" or just like one off random. So
Yeah, but maybe from their country, how they're trying though. And you're right though. And none of them smoke cigars. So you're right about that. Well, somewhere in the algorithm, maybe they're recommending me to people who don't smoke cigars. Imagine if from their end, like if you're in like Polynesia or like Vietnam or like I don't know Vienna, and like you're sitting there and like whatever language they speak, and all of a sudden the Richie Sugar they click on it, and I'm like quality soaps. I'm telling you right now, you gotta stay fresh. BBW, Tensor for camping. You know what I'm saying? Whose fucking show is this? You know, and they're like they'll watch it like in like closed captioning. They're like, what the hell is this? Like, you know what I'm saying though? Like the guy, this is the only channel where like I hire people to kick people out. You know what I'm saying? No, like like everyone else is like and subscribe. Rich is like, go fuck yourself and leave. You know?
that's the Richie show. I'm also getting a little bit of a charred wood. I'm getting a little black pepper now, but it's freaking nice, dude. I also
I'm glad you're having that good. Um, this is so posh and so gentle.
yeah.
but it's at medium full,
Yeah.
so it has really great balance. This cigar is doing something, man. I would have liked to see this at a skinnier gauge, but for the 54 in that length to still
Right.
have that much strength for Connecticut, still be so smooth and still be so complex and not a boring Connecticut, dude. The cigar's on fire, man. And I can't stress it enough. I don't recommend bullshit. This Connecticut for guys that love Connecticut's, forget about it. For guys that don't love Connecticut's, no matter what, I got guys here that I know that just don't smoke Connecticut's. They're not gonna like any Connecticut, so there's nothing I can do about that. To me, I
Mhm.
respect Connecticut for what it does. You know what I'm saying though? And I think if it's done right, it could have its place. Like maybe you smoke a Connecticut cigar before you have dinner, like maybe after lunch. You don't blow your palate out. You're not going to smoke a CEO Extreme and before you go out for hors d'oeuvres and appetizers.
That'd be crazy, dude. Can you imagine CAO
Imagine
extreme?
like restaurant and they're like, oh, that's a great appetizer, sir. Dinner will be here in an hour, so please feel free. If you'd like to have, I don't know, fucking some wine or cognac and a cigar, and you light up your CEO Extreme, everyone's like, dude, everyone will be fucking nuts. Like what the fuck? Imagine like that, like at a Michelin restaurant, and you're smoking a CO Extreme. It's like,
Insane, dude. Insane, dude. I'm
dude,
telling
that's
you, CAO extreme and then lobster. You won't even taste the lobster. Um,
mm.
oh, I wanted to say this cigar doesn't have the creaminess and the elegance that you're describing, but it has a very forward, almost like Habano type of style, but very smooth, clear, brighter flavors. So really good. A little bit different than what you're
So
saying.
the 10th, which is the champagne,
Mhm.
is better than the 20 Maduro, in your opinion, from what you're having. Because the 20 Maduro, honestly, like it, it, it's kind of a piece of shit, and I've kind of said that, in the
Dude, you say is this cigar better than the 20th Maduro?
Do I fucking stutter?
Yeah, it's
I'm
better.
asking for you.
It, it's better than the 20th Maduro. It's
There you go, bro. Well, here's the thing, bro. Shut the fuck up. I didn't want to say it for you. I wanted you to speak your own mind. Excuse me, motherfucker.
my fault. My fault, Richie. Um, I think if I had to rate this
Whose,
cigar right now, what do you say?
whose show is this?
Sacco Show. It's almost Sacco Show. Actually, I've got like 2 minutes.
Left. He's pissed.
Um, no, sorry, no. I just I couldn't believe that I heard you right. No, this cigar, if I had to rate it, to me right now, would be like a 7.5, maybe an 8, which is insane. I mean, that's really high for me. Um,
Hey, remember, guys, he does 0 through 10.
oh yeah, sorry.
Richie does have a 0 through, but I do 0 through 5, and my 4.0 is like a good average cigar. From there, if it's less than 4.0, it's a piece of shit. From there, after 4.0, 4.1 through 4.9 is an extreme spread. So, you know, yeah. So if I say something that, like if it's 3.2, I'm not even finishing it. Like, so it's like
I would say this is like a 93 almost. I would probably say this is like 93 in the old 93 amazing. So I don't know what that would relate to in the new scale.
interesting for you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't that one. Dude, this cigar, man,
yeah.
is fucking phenomenal. Fucking phenomenal.
So Richie, I want to do one more thing, which is I have a little bit of brandy here. I wanted to give this cigar every chance to succeed, and so far it has. What's up, your friend Mikey? How you doing? Um, so there's a little brandy. This is where I was getting the pineapple from.
What kind of brandy?
I didn't even look. That's good. Let's see if it goes.
Dude, dude, they got the CIA is doing some amazing stuff tonight. Look at this. Some guys talking about calm down before you got some weird kink fetishes, man. If you're thinking about paddling Richie, first off, it's never gonna happen. You'd have to kill me to paddle Richie. You know what I'm saying? I can't stress that enough. And that's
And you
not gonna
gotta
happen.
you gotta be pretty far away from Richie
I
to kill Richie. You're gonna need air support and that sort of thing.
Yeah, good luck.
Just
Good luck.
pineapple on the
Dude,
aroma.
dude, dude, you know what? I like this guy, man. Look at this guy. This motherfucker, look at this fucking piece of shit. Corrupt killer seven
Damn.
six two. Ooh, he's got to wait. Ooh, corrupt killer. You might as well just come in like homicide machine. You know what I'm saying though? Like he's coming in, he's like creating felonies one at a time. Like wow. So it's like literally the guys. Listen, I don't know if you know about me. I'm the corrupt killer 762. He has the caliber. You know what I'm saying though? What grain though? You know what grain are you using? What load are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? It's a full metal jacket. What points? Yeah, this motherfucker.
Well, Richie, I know my time is coming to an end. I want to say a couple things. With the brandy, I'm getting all these like dessert notes. I can't put my finger on it immediately, but like nearing that sort of like creme brulee, like when people
Mhm.
like glaze stuff with brandy or alcohol. You know what I mean? But it's like a dessert. It's really nice pairing. There's still a breadiness to this,
Yeah,
which is, but it's like a pastry breadiness or a pancake breadiness. It's not like a bread. This is good. Like I said, if I had to put a number on it, probably be a 92, 93, um, maybe
I'm glad.
90.
I'm glad
Like
you're really enjoying that.
really good. And I think what I can say is it's a much more. Um, oh, by the way, it's like medium. It's almost like medium full, I would say, which is amazing. This is fantastic. Um, I would say that this is much more a really nice, solid mid tier Habano angled. Oh, and it doesn't have any Connecticut dirtiness, and it doesn't have any hay, but it does have a little Habano dirtiness, which is interesting. Um,
It
but
sounds like you also like a year of time did it well. Also lighting it up without getting charred. It just sounds like the overall. It's just um, you having the best experience with that, which I'm happy for you. You know what I'm saying though?
so huge, huge winner. But I think what's interesting is this feels like a really nice mid tier to me, and that what you're smoking sounds like
Yeah.
a little bit of a step up, which is really good. I mean, that's a really nice way to have that catalog, I think.
No, dude. Oh, dude. Oh, it's a major step up, dude. The 30th, dude. And I'm glad. I'm not saying you're not having a good experience, bro. If you had this right now, you'd be creaming in your pants. Fucking this 30th Connecticut, bro, is for me. I don't throw things out lightly, man. Look what happened with the Maduro. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was better than the 20 Maduro, but still, I said it was not a complete Maduro, and it tastes off. Even though it was good, but it was off. So I mean, I give credit where credit's due. This Connecticut, besides being just flawless, I mean that construction. Uh,
Yeah, your friend Mikey. I don't know why that's occurring to me. It might be the combination with the cigar, but yeah, this is good, dude. Fucking winners all around tonight, Richie. That's great.
yeah.
And Saga will be smoking
Well,
the.
bro, I appreciate.
Is he gonna be smoking the 20?
Sacco's probably smoking some type of day. He's probably smoking some Opus X that he's opens his chest. He's got the cigar chest of just. I mean, for the average guy, if they had that treasure chest of Opus X's, the one he got for like
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say the price, but imagine having that at home and just open it up. Either guys would never smoke any because they'd be so afraid, or they blow through them in a month.
yeah.
Like what I'm saying, like they're driving to Walmart and they're smoking like some like BBMF or some fucking whatever weird fucking blend. And like it's like get the fuck, what I'm saying though.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, I couldn't ask for more with this one. Um, it
Mm.
doesn't quite have a message, but it does have a message. I think it's just a mild message, but the cigar is firing on all cylinders. So um, I'm glad. And you said the 30th has a message distinctly.
Oh, dude, it reminds me of like a high end Connecticut. Like if you were smoking something like a Siglo Six or a high end Monte Cristo or high end David off Connecticut or a Zeno. I think that's serious. Like this is or the Cohiba Connecticut, like a great Connecticut. Like really like I mean dead serious. Like you're like holy shit. Like because it's not just some like basic Connecticut vibe. Vanilla creaminess, black pepper, and a little bit of earth, maybe cedar, but slightly gritty. Dude, no, this is a phenomenal cigar.
I guess
Like
I need to put more respect to Perdomo because it sounds like to me this is a great way to do a mid tier Connecticut, which is clean, Habano forward. no hay, no brown paper bag, none of that. A really
Yeah.
solid mid-tier plus, and it sounds like he elevated it to a luxury level with that one. Those are kind of the two Connecticut's you'd want. I'm not saying this is the best Connecticut.
I'm blown away. I'm blown away by this. I mean, I'm blown away by this. I'm fucking blown away.
I gotta.
At $13 in a gigantic cigar, the value on this is box worthy. So
There it is.
if that counts, Richie doesn't lie. Like if this thing sucked, you would know. So I still would say it's behind the Sun Throne,
Yeah.
but right behind it. I mean, like, and for a rapper that most people don't prefer, it's doing a lot for Connecticut. You know, so
Do you think? Sorry, let me get out of the way so I can come on. I've got one more question to pose to you though. Do you think both are usable? Are they different enough that you would go for both and have use for each one in its own way?
still two different cigars. Two different cigars, and they're both amazing. They're both great, man. They're both box worthy. If I had to still choose, it would be sun grown, but the Connecticut has a lot of use for it. I'll definitely going to smoke
Yeah,
this. Uh, $13 in a lounge, like you're getting a lot for this cigar. You know what I'm saying though?
tremendous. All right,
You're getting a lot.
check that out. I'll
Um,
show it one more time. Yeah,
I'm gonna say something a little sacrilegious, but for $13 on this cigar versus let's say around a little bit of the gouging for like the Opus X 20th, which is like a Connecticut light shade
yeah,
one, the blue one, for like $25, $30 in a lounge.
yeah.
I would just take the Perdomo and save my money. Like the Opus X 20th is great, but for $30 at a lounge, and this one I believe gives you more, like more strength, more complexity, more sweetness off the bat. I have no qualms with this, and the price point is stupid. So I get it. It doesn't have the status like the 20th, but the 20th Fuente Opus X. A lot of guys don't prefer that one because it's Connecticut. You know what I'm saying though. So we have to really compare that not to Opus X, but the other Connecticut's. You know what I'm saying though. And
I want to say, thinking on this, I think it's definitely in the 92, 93 range. It's not the solid 93. It's a 7.5. It's not an 8. It's really good. It's not tremendous. It's not amazing, but it's very, very good. And what am I saying here? Um, I get the hype. I think it's not like a Hemingway Maduro where it took me somewhere, but this is a solid cigar all the way around with really good, really enjoyable
so the
flavors.
benefit
Yeah,
you can get those dirt cheap. You know what I'm saying though. So if you can get those for $3 $4 a stick, a 5 pack for like $20, that's where you can have a great time with those cigars. You're saying, you know what I'm saying though.
yeah, tremendous, and it's pushing so much flavor for Connecticut. So big winners for Domo. So cheers to him. All right, man. Yeah,
There's a you put a year on that though.
yeah,
Just so,
that's true.
those are not right out the box.
That's true. I let it sit.
And a year for Connecticut, 2 years for the Maduro, and I mean dead serious.
That's true.
I mean dead serious
That's true.
because most Connecticut rappers they only age them a year and a half to 2 years. You know what I'm saying though. I mean dead serious. So like, well, when you see like a Maduro or something like that, like 4 or 5 years. You know what I'm saying though. So like, they ferment much faster. Hey, bro, appreciate you coming on, man. We're gonna get Saint Sacco. Always a pleasure, man. Always sophisticated having you on. A good talk.
Yeah.
And
All right. Thank
I, you really surprised. I thought you were gonna be.
Me too, man.
I'm
I
glad that you
wanted it
have
to
great stuff.
succeed, and it did. So I'm really happy. I mean, I'm never rooting against the cigar. You know what I mean? So this is tremendous. Oh, by the way, I think it's like 6 year aged minimum. I'm not sure if it's just the filler and the binder, but it's all 6 year plus to start. So nice age on these, but yeah,
Interesting. I
tremendous. I fortunately have another 5 pack of these left, so I'm gonna smoke those. Those are nice, but yeah. All right, man.
welcome. I would just enjoy the shit out of them.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
They're not, and they're available. You can buy them again and age them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
Well,
there's
let's get Saint Sacco on, man.
all right, man.
I'm halfway
Thanks for having me.
cigar, and hey, man, I really appreciate you coming on, bro. And I got that box coming in on Wednesday or Tuesday. I don't know. Tomorrow, Wednesday, from Anthony P. So we'll see. So really appreciate fucking PG coming on. And let's get this new guy to the channel. Let's get this new guy to the channel. I mean, perfection on this. Flawless, flawless burn, flawless ash, flawless draw. Has a flawless band. The flavor is phenomenal. I can't stress it enough. I have zero bad things to say, about it. And that means something. Hey, Saint Sacco, how's your
Yo,
ball?
where am I? What is this?
Whose show is this, huh?
Is this a show?
Hey, what are you doing, man? You fresh?
Uh, yeah, yeah.
Man, you got a haircut. You're fresh and clean, man. Look at this. You got a hot shave too?
How what?
Man. Hot shave?
How, no,
Oh man, why are you smoking mid tier on my channel?
I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna drop this ash. I can keep it going, but I'm gonna put it down. Phenomenal. Look at that ash, man. I mean, perfect burn. Get rid of this.
Only Perdomo is
Wow.
Perdomo, baby.
Good. I mean, really surprising, man. Really surprising. Um, yeah, dude. No, I mean, I'm not a cigar hater. I wanted them to make their best stuff, and finally, with the 30th anniversary, this is their best Connecticut, and it's right behind the Sungrown. The Sungrown was still the best of the bunch, but the Connecticut was better than the Maduro. The Maduro, it's just it was still good, but like the blend didn't feel complete. You can't make the same filler and binder and just expect it to work well with all three wrappers. You know what I'm saying though?
Right.
When you make a blend, it's impossible. Look at that, man. Nice, baby.
I
I mean,
kept
that's a nice
talking
band,
about
bro.
Perdomo, but nobody was listening to me. And, about a month ago, um, an agent of mine works in my office. He said he's going to go to a wedding and he wants to take cigars. What should he take? So I told him just get a Perdomo champagne in a metal tube.
Yeah,
So he bought a box, in a tube. So he bought a box. I think it was like 10 in the box with the, and he took it there. And then the next Monday he came and said, "Dude, that cigar I smelled like was in the center of attention." Well, probably I don't know if they were cigar smokers or no, but the
yeah,
presentation, the tube, and everything,
yeah,
it looks really nice.
yeah. That's good, man. Yeah, no, I mean, it gives you a lot for the money. They're gonna work. They have good construction, good draw. Um, dude, the 30th. Did you have to try the 30th Connecticut and the Sungrown? They're great. I'm really for $13. Like that's stupid. Like I mean that, like for $13 on this Connecticut, dude, I'd rather have it than the Opus X20 for $30. And I love the Opus X20, but for $30, this is giving you more and it's bigger, and for way less money. So it has
30
such a high
bucks.
value point.
Where did you last time saw Opus 20, 30 bucks?
Well, how much is it going for now?
Dude. Oh, shit, man. If you can find them, it's gouged, of course. S- I don't know how much is around anywhere else, but here it's like 70 bucks.
Oh,
70
forget
to
it. Is it?
90.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, just
Yeah, well, better than 30
at that point,
bucks. Like, you're not going to find that cigar for 30 bucks. There is no
at
way.
that point, smoking that for status. You know what I'm saying though?
Right.
Status, baby.
This one is 2015.
And what kind of wrapper is that? Is that a Maduro? What is that?
I don't know what they
Or is
use
that
on this one.
or is that like a dark Ecuadorian Sumatra? I don't know.
It looks like an Ecuadorian Sumatra, but I'm not sure. Do you know what they use on this? Gotta look it
No,
up.
well, I mean, they have a whole bunch of different wrappers. You know what I'm saying though? 4.65, which is really high rating and box worthy and high value point and really reusable. And for Connecticut, like I'm really for Connecticut, it's not boring at all. Like There's a lot of other Connecticut's that are good, but they're kind of like basic Connecticut's. You have like the Ashton, Connecticut, the regular Ashton, Connecticut, great Connecticut, but it's boring. It tastes like exactly everyone else's Connecticut, but cleaner because it's higher level. Very good aging on it, but it's still a boring blend, like a classic old school Connecticut. Boring vanilla, a little black pepper, a
We're
little
not
cedar.
talking about the cabinet, right?
No,
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 the
the cabinet's
regular
better. I
Ashton.
thought with the white. Do I speak English?
I can understand you, except you're like cutting off somehow. So like
Hmm.
30 years.
Well, I mean, one day you'll have your own show. First you get the show, then you get the power, then you get the chocha.
Then you go to the beach. uh,
Yeah, and then you can move your tongue like a lizard. Remember he said, because he went up to that girl and he's telling her he wants to, whatever, and he's like, and she smacks him.
so, Richie, is that what is that one you're smoking right now? Boy, this I don't know. This format for this live show has changed. Did you notice that, or do you know that? Like when you scroll through, you see other live shows. So that's how
No,
these
I
people
can't see
coming
that.
hanging around here.
I can't see that, man.
Yeah. So, like
I mean,
here, I cannot see the title of the show. When I'm looking at it, I can see what it says.
I
What do
guess
you?
they want people to jump around for the show. You know what I'm saying, though? Hey, how you doing, Samurai? What are you smoking? So, it's so clean, this cigar. It reminds me of like a higher end Davidoff Zeno, Connecticut. Like great flavor, complexity, so much rich sweetness, cinnamon, raw sugar, black pepper, rich charred wood, a slight bit of earthiness, vanilla creaminess, the long heavy finish, and like a really like creamy finish. I mean, like the whole thing feels like a coating, like slick. So
I'm getting
I'm really,
disconnected, man.
really
This connection is fucked up. Looks like.
what the hell is going on? I mean, Richie's trying. What can I tell you? And yeah, dude. I mean, especially it has everything going against it. First up, it's Perdomo. I'm not crazy at all, but the 20th anniversaries. So the 30th, you're like, I hope it's better, and they were all better, like way better. And then for the size, I picked the biggest size, 7x54. So if it's this good in 7x54, it's going to be even better in Robusto. You know what I'm saying, though? So I'm excited. Now I'm going to review the Connecticut and the Sun Grown Robusto next to see that shorter size, same diameter, but that shorter size, seeing, because it's going to be stronger off the bat, seeing if it, how
Rustic.
how it does it, if it makes it better. Hey, what's up, Buchik? You say, what's up, man? Yeah, I hope you're doing well, bro. Stay fresh.
Well, this cigar,
Mhm.
I think it was way better when I first smoked it.
Well, I think that cigar is too much time. You're talking about now at this point, like 10 years,
About
and,
10
and, and it's
years.
really going to calm down. That's a long time, man.
That is a long
And
time.
I don't think it's a strong cigar to be. A cigar could age out, man. I'm not saying it's not going to be good. The construction's always going to be there, but the flavor could really get diminished. You know what I'm saying, though? Like my teeth is coated with all this sweet and slightly spicy flavor. Like it's really nice, man. Like the 30th is their best stuff. Um, I can't believe how much better the 30th is. They really uh, you know I've I've always talked shit about Perdomo, but I wasn't out of hate. I wanted them to be better, and finally their 30th I could really recommend at Boxworthy, and their 30th Connecticut and Sungrown. I'm blown away how good they are, and I'm really enjoying it. Like I can't fake me enjoying a cigar. You know what I'm saying, though? And and it's reusable, and the price point is stupid. In 2024, to have like a luxury cigar, because these are luxury cigars, for $13, he even said he priced these very low MSRP. He could have charged $20 for these, and so
or 100.
he he,
Why not 100?
he finally made what's that?
Why not 100? RP does it, right? Yeah, like that 30th, Perdomo easily could have done $100 for it.
I can tell you right now, um, the 30th Sun Grown in Connecticut is better than the Rocky Patel $100 cigar. I can't stress enough. I don't know what Rocky's doing for $100. Like, come on. I mean, what was he thinking, man?
I don't know. I guess
You
it
know,
was just aging tobacco for a long time.
dude, this has 15-year age tobacco.
Imagine that, bro. Like 15-year age tobacco. That's not a joke.
2007.
Well, if you take Cuban, like Cuban 15-year age tobacco, and and roll it into Cohiba, that cigar will become like Grand Reserva. $2,000 cigar.
They don't even have cigars from 2007 to sell, let alone
No,
tobacco. How much would
no.
a box of Cohiba, like Siglo 6 from 2007, bro? If you had a sealed box and it was real,
From
what do you think?
2007, Siglo 6. Oh, you're talking
Five
about five,
five
four,
G's.
five G's.
Sky's the limit for collectors.
Yep.
But
But
here's the thing.
I don't even know when they came with Siglo 6.
What?
When did they come up with Siglo 6? Is like that's an
I
old
don't.
brand? I mean, old
I don't.
line?
I don't remember. But I'll tell you this. Um, I've had Siglo 6 before, and I really enjoyed it. The Connecticut's this 30th Connecticut is better. It's a better cigar. It's a better cigar. Like,
Better than
dude,
Siglo
it's
6?
yes. Like, I'm not a liar, man. It's got more complexity, more flavor, more
Yeah.
sweetness, more. It's heavy. Um, it's just as smooth, if not smoother. So I can't stress it enough. Like, yeah, of course, people might laugh at that, but I'm telling you the truth, man. The proof's in the pudding. You know what I'm saying? Though, the proof's in the pudding. You know,
I guess so.
there you go, baby.
You got this, baby.
Yeah, when you're at a red light in your Rolls Royce and the homeless guy pulls up to you, you just show him the cup and
You got
he's like,
this.
he's like, you know what? You're right. He's like, I shouldn't be smoking fentanyl. I got this.
Ah, fentanyl.
Yeah, that's all he's like. He's like, man, I got to get my life straight, man. So the gym
Yeah.
was good today. I joined a different gym, but uh, it was good. A lot of people there,
A
man.
lot of people,
A
huh?
lot of
A lot of tights.
you got to exercise. You got to stay strong.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Though
definitely.
that was funny in the chat. Chop Chop's not here tonight, but Chop
chop,
Chop,
chop is chop,
he,
chop.
he's going cold turkey. He made a video because he that was his 1 day supply. Remember, he drinks a half a liter of soda a day, so he already drank yesterday's supply because it was half empty, the 2 liter. I read
uh,
right through because He said he
I don't know.
drinks
Maybe
half. He drinks one.
that could have been he started that one
Oh,
today. I don't think it's a yesterday supply.
okay, you're right. Yeah, it was the end of the day. He did drink it. Because he said he drinks a liter or so a day, but he says he spaces it out. Like he has 8 ounces for breakfast, 8 ounces
Spaces
for
it
lunch.
out. I don't think it's 8 hours, bro. Yeah,
No,
what 3 hours? Every 3 hours a shot. That's
I think
spacing out.
I think he does shots. He does shots. He does.
There, bro. Yeah, that's that's a lot.
So just drinking soda every day, even a can, is too much. A liter a day, man. Like I'm glad he's stopping that or trying to. That's hard. It's a hard. That's a hard. That's a drug to. Soda's a drug. So if you're doing that much and to quit, I commend him to quit. He'll drop a lot of weight, but just you cut out soda, dude. So if you're drinking a liter of soda a day, you drop that in a month. He's gonna drop 10 pounds, 15. He'll feel great. Soda every day is gonna kill you. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
killing, man,
It's so
because
much sugar.
sugar. I mean, look, you get your sugar throughout the day, so you don't need soda to get your sugar because everything you use, there's sugar in there. I mean,
Not talking about fruits, fruits or vegetables dude, soda, besides the fake sugar, bro, which is the worst kind, but it has so much chemicals and dyes that it's so acidic, and all that caffeine, it fucks you up, man. It's poison. It's not just the sugar. Soda has so much other stuff that's so bad for you. You know what I'm saying, though?
well, yeah,
And that
it's
soda
not a
is so
natural
acidic.
product.
The soda is so acidic, like in the plastic bottle, it eats away at the plastic. So you're drinking plastic. I'm telling you. Do you know that in a soda can it's not metal? Did you know that?
Which can? It's aluminum.
Bullshit. Uh, It is, but it's not. The soda will go right through the aluminum. The inside has a plastic liner. All of them do.
I
You didn't
thought it
know that?
was just a spray, but I mean, I guess you can call it a plastic.
It has a polymer liner, so that way it doesn't eat through the aluminum. That's how strong it is. So what do you think it's doing to your colon? What do you think it's doing to your liver? It's doing to your blood. You know what I'm saying though? It's gonna fuck you up, man.
Yeah, you can polish chrome with soda, bro.
Yeah,
And but
you could polish your 45.
yeah, you can polish everything.
You could
I wouldn't put
polish.
soda. I wouldn't put soda on my 45. Fuck that. I still need my 45, baby. And then soda eats away the
Why
gun.
don't you shut the fuck up? All right.
Hey, honey. Good, good.
But yeah, man. He put what did he was singing? What did he say when he poured down the soda? He sang a song. What did he say?
Yeah. He said, I'm gonna miss you or something. Chop chop.
Oh, dude, right now he's sweating thinking about that. That's why he's not on tonight. Like he dumped that soda and now he's mad. Because he's going through withdrawals. Tomorrow he's like, how am I gonna live?
He's probably at the store buying soda. I guess it's an addiction, you know. That's what it is.
No, 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 don't guess. It is an addiction. Soda addiction is real. I'm not talking about if you have one can a week. People that drink soda every day, a liter, a 2 liter, whatever the fuck it is, even guys that, let's say, do construction, they have 2 or 3 bottles, like the 20 ounce a day. You have 2 or 3 of those a day. You know how much sugar that is? You're killing yourself. Your body can't break it down. So you're going to be diabetic. And not only diabetic, it's going to fuck up your blood, going to fuck up your immune system. Soda kills your immune system. It kills your whole. I'm telling you, man, like it ruins your energy because then after that sugars, you know how much you crash? Your body's like, they literally said Coca-Cola on the human mind, a 12-ounce can has the same rush as doing heroin. I mean, that's serious.
Yeah. Well,
Because then you
anyway, Chop
crash.
Chop is not gonna quit.
So
I think you're right, PG. Yeah, I think that's what he did. He just didn't film that portion. He poured it in a cup.
I think
Yeah.
what happened was that soda went flat, and
He
he's
said
like,
bye
I
bye,
got
my love, or something, but yeah, I don't think he's gonna
yeah.
quit.
Well, he's switching to Sprite. You know,
Yeah, that's
he
a
actually all the time, he says, "How could it be bad for you? Dr. Pepper was made by a doctor." And then
but doctor. Uh,
yeah, no, it's weird tonight. Tonight, no one's on. It's weird. We're like, dude, last night I had 1,500 people on.
yeah,
When I ended the show, it said 1,500. I'm like, how? Who the fuck are these people? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's a lot of people come and go. We banned everybody.
Yeah.
Uh, we banned like 500 million people.
Yeah.
Oh,
Next,
man.
you're gonna have a lawyer commercial. Have you been banned by the Richie Show? Call 1-800-BAND. You know?
Have you been domed?
Yeah, I was the dome. Weird things happen to me. You know.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, bro, the format has changed now. You can just scroll through and it's all lives one by one. Because I was watching the same people were commenting on the other lives too.
Yeah. Interesting. Dude, the end of the cigar. The last third is phenomenal, and I'm gonna smoke it again. For nights where I'm not reviewing, just hanging out. What a great quality cigar. At a great price point for $13. For the big boy, I can get the Robusto for 12. So $12 for a big Robusto 5x54. These are phenomenal. Like I'm really, this is game changing for Perdomo, and I think game changing for the cigar community because like Perdomo is making some great shit now for $12. I mean, that's a really good price point to have. It's a luxury cigar. Like they could have priced these for $20. I mean, that's serious. You know, nice
Hey,
BBW
Mikey,
baby.
that's the God of Fire. Who makes this? Is this AJ Fernandez?
Hmm. It's an AJ Fernandez Davidoff collaboration. Yeah,
AJ Fuente,
yeah, yeah,
MCS.
yeah.
How you doing?
Carlito Jr. Yeah.
Uh,
Well, we got Gio around.
We
Gio
got
will never
Jai.
smoke.
I see. When was this Gio got a wrench back? How did it happen?
Out mistakes
He
happen,
struck
man.
your heart.
What's that?
He struck your heart. I said, how come he got a? You gave the wrench back.
He's not going to keep it. He'll lose it. He'll fuck it up. He'll fuck it.
All right.
I guarantee it.
There you go.
He's gonna fuck it up. He's gonna get pissed off at some Latina and then come on the show, say something stupid, and piss off Richie, and then I'm
And
gonna take his wrench,
and
gonna drop 99 cents,
goes around.
do the
I
math,
I
and then
uh I don't I haven't I didn't see any anything yesterday last night. No 99 cent last night.
it is what it is. Reliability, yeah, yeah. He's never gonna enjoy these Podomos, and that's a loss. The Podomo Sun Grown is phenomenal. The Podomo Sun Grown, I couldn't believe how good that thing was. Like like close to the Cohiba M, and you know how much we love the M, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
it, and you're talking about half the price. You know what I'm saying? Though,
So is that the first time you were smoking the Sangron? No,
dude. Yeah, this whole week, 3 nights in a row, Sun Grown, Maduro, now the Connecticut. It's the first time having these. So I did three back to back to back, and the best is the Sun Grown at 4.7 box worthy. The Connecticut 4.65 box worthy, and the Maduro 4.5 pack. So Maduro was better than the 20th Maduro, but it was the weakest of the bunch, and that pisses me off because Maduro should be the best. And their Maduro Perdomo doesn't make great Maduro wrappers. I'm sorry, they don't. And that's okay. But that's just me being honest. Like when I think of Maduro rappers like Aliga or Fuente Maduro, uh, on the Hemingway or the Anejo, or whatever. Um, they're superior in every way.
because
Or
those
Padron
those are
Maduro.
kind of like
Um,
more than Maduros. Those are like black cigars.
yeah, but the Padron Maduro was a dark rapper, and I'm telling you, like, but it's just the whole combination. The Perdomo Maduro 30th, it was better than the 20th, way better. But still, for Maduro, it didn't have the right message. It was like it it just it wasn't great. It wasn't like I mean, what I mean is like it wasn't like, oh my god, like you know what I'm saying? No, yeah, like it was good. It was enjoyable, but the sun grown was where it's at, and the Connecticut's where it's at. The Connecticut, I can't believe for Connecticut, it's really surprising how good it is. Like really surprising.
Nice. There are a few Connecticut's I like.
And I had great burn the whole way, man. The burn on this the whole way, zero touch ups, and the wrapper grade is so soft and velvety, and it's a flawless Connecticut wrapper. I mean, flawless. Like there was nothing cheap about this cigar, man, or the Sungrow. Like, and a lot of guys here are mid-tier guys, right? We're middle class. So to have a great luxury cigar for $12, I mean, like I'm telling you, like it was he priced these, in my opinion, too low, but that's a benefit to the mid-tier guy. You know what I'm saying, though? So it
He
is what it
didn't
is.
price it too
He
low.
takes
He priced it right. That's the thing.
No, no, I know that, but what I'm saying is there are guys like Geo that would never smoke this now because it's a mid-tier price point.
Right.
What I'm telling you is, cigar is a gift because these are not mid-tier cigars. These are luxury cigars. For me to say this Connecticut is better than Siglo 6, for me to say this Connecticut I'd rather have than the Fuente 20th for, I said $30. Bro, yeah, I mean, you're saying they're selling the 20th for 70, $80. Oh my God, that's a ripoff.
Yeah, that is a ripoff. I
Mhm.
paid 20,000 bucks, and that was a good deal for a box, which is like $50 each.
2,000
Thousand, yeah.
or 1,000? Oof, oof,
And this was in Turks and Caicos.
oof, 1,000. You could have bought 30 of these for like $300, and I'm telling you, man. Like, if you didn't put the band on this, you would like this better than the 20th. I'm telling you, it has more flavor, more sweetness, more spice, more heaviness. It's just phenomenal, man. I don't
How
lie,
would you
man. If a
compare
cigar,
that with Arabe then?
I'd rather have this than Atabay for $13 in a 7x54. It's stronger, just as smooth, but more complexity, more heaviness, some more darker flavors, um, and more sweetness, more everything. Atabay is great, but in my opinion, they age it too long. And the price point, yeah, the bands and the box and construction is better, sure. And you're gonna pay for that, and you're gonna pay for tons of aging. So Atabay is a great cigar, but for $30, okay. But even that's expensive. But they're not $30 no more. Yeah, lounges they're $60. So what I'm saying for a mid-tier guy, if you got it like that, doesn't matter, right? But for a mid-tier guy, I'm telling you, for $13 for a 7x54, I couldn't justify spending four an Atabay. It's not going to be four times better. So the Atabay cigar, but this has complexity, more strength, and more sweetness, and it's so
Is
smooth.
that all Nicaraguan?
You know what I'm saying? Though?
Or
So
is like Connecticut tobacco?
I don't know. I don't know as far as his Connecticut. That I don't know. That I don't know. I don't know where he gets his Connecticut wrappers. I don't know. It could be a Connecticut seed, Nicaraguan grown. I don't have that information. That I don't know. But the wrapper grade quality on this is phenomenal. It's phenomenal, and I can't believe how strong it is for Connecticut. But yet, with all that age, how beautiful it is and sweet. Dude, I'm telling you, like it's like if you like the Queen, we like the Queen Miami, right? So imagine this cigar almost at that level for half the price. That's a high value point. You know what I'm saying? Though
Yeah, yeah, it is. $13.
the palate doesn't. I'm holding the smoke on this. It's fucking amazing. The long finish, it has such a charred wood and sweet and spicy cinnamon, raw sugar, black pepper, nuttiness, a slight earthiness, um, beautiful, and a beautiful creamy note that's so decadent that just coats the palate, like if you're having like a high end Zeno. So for what he's charging on these cigars and for 15-year age tobacco that are actually great blends, um, it is what it is, man. I can't stress it enough. Yeah, I mean, we're just getting. Have you tried some OG Bobby? No.
Ecuador, Connecticut wrapper, which blends with the 15-year aged Cuban seed Nicaraguan filler tobaccos. Yeah.
Hmm? Yeah, so I think he's using the same tobacco on like his other blends. He held them aside for 15 years. You know,
15 years, bro.
and
That's
obviously if you're gonna be and if you're gonna be selective, he's gonna hold back the best shit because the wrapper grade quality on this is phenomenal. Like I mean, dude, this Connecticut, bro. If I didn't see a band before I lit it, and when I do light it, looking at it, I'm going, this is an expensive cigar. You know what I'm saying? Though he could have charged $20, $25, and like but obviously the name Perdomo is not sexy, and I get that. But now they finally made their best shit. So what I'm looking forward to now, the future with Perdomo. I
I'll
hope
call him. I'll call him. Let
because
him know to charge more.
but but do you know that the 30th 31 because of the bans, the release was delayed a year. Did you know that? So these cigars after they were made, they got to sit an extra year because of the bans. So it's really got it's 15-year age tobacco, and then I'm sure they rolled the cigar. Then maybe they were going to age it for a year, but they got an extra year of rest. So these things are phenomenal.
Well, I think Perdomo, for me, for my opinion, is better overall brand than Rocky Patel. Maybe Um,
In some ways, I would agree, but Rocky has had made some great cigars. The
yeah,
problem is
I mean,
Rocky makes so many cigars.
yeah. So is Perdomo. I mean, it's probably the same big of a light as big of a light as Rocky.
He makes cigars and then they stay. Rocky makes stuff that comes and goes. Like he just every month or 2 months is a new one out, and then maybe you try it, and then you never see it again at a lounge. It's just they can't stock. You know how many Rocky Patels there are? They can't stock them all at a lounge. It's too many, man. There's just too many blends.
Yeah,
Like I've never
exactly.
seen a store that's like have every Rocky Patel. It's not possible. You know, there was a Rocky Patel that from back in the day, and I don't see it no more. That he even made a cigar called like the Winter Blend. That was pretty good. They also made a cigar called 1970 something, like either 1973 or 1975. It was a 1970 something, right? And it had some tobacco from the 70s. And I'll tell you what, not the whole cigar though. You know what I'm saying though? It was like one leaf. That was a great cigar. That was enjoyable. So I mean, he has made some stuff here and there that you're like, wow. The Rocky Patel Sun Grown Maduro. I just had that again recently. I didn't review it, and I really enjoy that cigar, man.
Yeah, that's a
And
nice
online,
cigar.
you could get that cigar for $4, man. So I
Yeah,
mean, that you know, but it is what it is, So
that's a lot of
Perdomo finally
cigar.
is making,
A lot of cigar for money.
yeah, they're finally they're making their best shit. What's going to be nice in a year or so, maybe 6 months, when you start seeing these cigars on Cigar Page, when you can get 5 packs of this for like $30, that's going to be the deal. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be like those are going to sell out fast. When they start making sampler packs of the 30th, you know what I'm saying though? Like a 5 pack of like, maybe you get or 6 pack, maybe like two of each, like two sun grown, two Maduro, and two Connecticut's, for like $40. Those are gonna sell like hotcakes because I mean, these are these are a value at MSRP for $12 or $13. They're high. This feels like a $20 cigar. Easy. So and I don't lie. And I know how to compare cigars. So
So the 30th, well, everything he makes is the same. Yeah, Sangron, Maduro, Connecticut. Every line
right.
Perdomo has is the same, and then different sizes.
Correct. Yeah, and
But I don't think 15-year-old tobacco is going to sell in a cigar page, or I don't know, man. It's just
I don't see why not. The cigar's going to full production.
so it's not a
But you're right.
limited.
How many
It's
cigars
not a
can he make?
limited
From
release,
what he
or
said, what he said, he limited it to only 70, not cigar shops, but 70 retailers. Because you could have one retailer that has 100 cigar shops. You know what I'm saying, though? So, but he limited to 100 retailers, 70 retailers. That's what he said. Now, of course, you get shops that maybe they get a hold of it, somehow, but we'll see. That's the thing, though. We're going to see now. How could he a year from now or 2 years from now? How could he still make this blend? What is he? Did he? Maybe he's always keeping some tobacco behind to make this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Though we'll see.
well, yeah. I mean, every year goes. If you have 15-year-old tobacco and he kept keeping, but yeah, in that case, you have to have a big
Yeah,
warehouse to
maybe
just keep tobacco.
behind a couple thousand every year. He keeps a couple thousand pounds aside, which is not a lot for him. He leaves it, and then that way he can always make this. Because I don't think that. Here's the thing about his 10th anniversary and 20th, they're always available. So I got a feeling the 30th is always going to be available, but it's definitely going to be available at a smaller level because clearly, look how hard I looked for 3 months for the cigar. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying though, and nobody had it. So I mean, it is what it is.
I mean,
And even
where you at now, the shops are way better than than before.
yeah, well, that's none of your fucking business.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, yeah. It's so clean, even down to the last third. Phenomenal flavor. It's a 4.65. That's a high rating and box worthy. Like I want to smoke this again. Like I look forward to smoking this again in Robusto. So for a mid tier guy, this is a gift. This cigar. It's not going to break the bank. And when you have a great cigar for $12, what's wrong with that?
$12, brother. $12. I mean, for a big cigar like that, $12 is $12. It's not bad. Yeah, but this one, I don't know, but I don't know. It used to be better. Maybe it's just my palate. I probably haven't smoked one of these for ever since.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I think that cigar aged out. I think 15 years. Once a cigar's rolled, and that's the intent, and they sell it, and you said what, 15 years you've had it? That's a long time, man. You know, I don't know how long a cigar could last once it's rolled. Less than 5 years, 1 or 2 years, maybe. Some negligible differences, maybe make it a little smoother. But after you get past 5 years, that's a lot of time on a cigar. You know what I'm saying, though? It's a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah, it is. And then I smoked like a lot of other cigars throughout the years. I don't know. Anyway,
Well, it's what it is.
it's smoking fine,
I think the God of Fires are meant to be smoked as is because it's already an aged Fuente product, and then God of Fire ages it even more, right? So when you buy a God of Fire, it's been fucking ready. You know what I'm saying though? And
Well, I'm enjoying the cigar by any means, but if I buy again, if I'm run out, probably
no,
not.
I'm not saying you're not enjoying it. What I'm saying is the potential of the cigar, whatever it was meant to be, after that much time, it's going to probably diminish a little bit, or a lot.
MD Layfield. Oh, MD. Yeah.
It's got an important question. He said, "Are you?" He said, "Are you 451?"
Yeah. What that has to do with cigars?
I, Gio, would you stop pretending? Gio, would you stop banning yourself? Gio,
You
it's,
got dumped. Hey,
it's
yeah. If you leave the guys to stay, it might be more views, or the live doesn't count live comments.
I don't
Hey,
know, man.
another one,
I don't
another
know.
one.
I don't,
Gio is hard at work. Gio is the Terminator.
well, but we don't have Chop Chop tonight. Chop Chop is going through withdrawals. He's sitting there. Huh.
Chop chop. Oh man.
Chat. Remember, he sent a dick pic. He goes, guys, I gotta stop drinking soda. I can't see my dick anymore. And then he sent a picture of just his belly, and he was naked, and you just see his belly. How disturbing is that?
That was
You know,
that was unexpected, man. Right?
yeah,
Like a proof,
yeah,
Here, hey,
he's
I can see it.
yeah. Guys, if you can't see your dick anymore, you gotta quit drinking soda. You know.
Maybe Chop Chop needs to go and hunt his food in the wilderness for a month.
I think he would do a good job, man. He could fucking kill a buffalo. He have a 2 day buffalo.
Well, at least buffalo is going to be organic meat. No
Yeah.
soda, no nuggets.
Oh my god.
And then Chop Chop making fire. Picture that.
I I see these people in India, like in the country, like in the jungle, and dude, these people made beautiful meal. Like they put chicken, they put a bunch of vegetables and all this stuff, fish. But they cooked everything in this big pot. But they poured Coca Cola in it, and I mean they cooked everything in soda. Can you imagine what that tastes like?
Uh,
You know,
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Uh,
bro, come
I
on, bro.
never cooked with Coca Cola. Oh, the other day I was watching something like that. They were cooking chicken with Mountain Dew.
Oh my god.
I mean, on the end,
People,
it's a liquid you can boil.
but dude, you know how much chemicals is Mountain Dew? Did you ever see the color of Mountain Dew? Do you know that's not normal? Like Mountain Dew, do you know a Mountain Dew? They use a preservative, but it's the same thing they use in. It's called fire retardant. So it's a 3M chemical. You know, like in Tyvek suits or like under the siding of a house, they put that white roll of paper, but it's not paper. It's Tyvek. That's a fire. I
Uh
know
huh.
it's a chemical. They use that in Mountain Dew as a preservative. Did you know that?
I do now.
Well, so what do you think? I'll put it this way. I guess if you're in a house that's on fire, cover yourself in Mountain Dew and you'll get out okay. Basically.
Yeah, that's it then.
I'm dead serious, man. If you got a fire in the kitchen, pour Mountain Dew on it.
Sure. But what if you don't have Mountain Dew? I'm gonna start buying Mountain Dew for a fire extinguisher. 2 liter bottle, you make a hole, you shake it, and that's it. Huh?
It- well, call Chop Chop. He has a sale right now.
I'm
He's
gonna
getting
talk
rid
to him about that. Who
of.
is
Yeah,
this guy? Old man.
it is what it is, man. I can't stress it enough.
Nobody cares, dude. Uh, life is too short. You know,
Yeah,
it goes
it is what
goes
it
by
is.
so fast.
Mm.
But yeah. So basically, Perdomo is in Miami, right? So all the cigars they distribute all the cigars. So the cigars
I didn't
come
know
from
that.
Nicaragua to their warehouse, and Perdomo himself they distribute the cigars basically. So they don't have a distributor.
Interesting.
And like there was this YouTube thing with Perdomo, like daily work that he goes to work, and like he has all the cameras that like set up in a factories in Nicaragua, and
Hmm.
that's basically how he runs the business.
Hmm.
But still, family, oriented, and then he goes every day to work like regular people.
Hmm. Well,
I mean, they,
I'm
they
just,
do quality work, man. The aging process, the harvest, the growing, everything. Like it's, I
no,
mean,
he's very efficient, and he puts out very good price points and good construction. And I've
yeah,
always said that. But finally, he made his best stuff. And
yeah.
I was looking forward to this, and the sun grown and the Connecticut top shelf. I mean, these are luxury cigars at a medium price, and not that many people do that. And
But
that's
you know
where.
what I think? But like the old lines that these companies make, I mean, this tobacco processing is changing rapidly. The fermentation process and then growing and then harvesting, everything is like evolving. So I wonder if the cigars taste the same. Like the line
Well, I
maybe
think
they were making
Perdomo.
like 25 years ago. They making something, and and if you're taking comparison, and if the cigar stays the same. Have you had that type of experience with Perdomo or any other brand?
No, I don't know about that, but I know that Perdomo. I've seen documentaries on him. He's very efficient and he uses a lot of science. And whatever new stuff comes out, like technology, like he uses satellites to like exactly where he's going to grow and like the temperature and the reading and the soils, and like so he's very he's very efficient when it comes to that. He in the area where he grows and how he grows, he gets more yield than like other companies. So he's that's why he puts out so much product at a very low price. Um, to me, my issues with Perdomo was the blends, though. You could have great technology and have great yields and put out a good price point, good construction, but that doesn't mean you're gonna have a great blend, though. So I just
Yeah.
was never about their blends. So um, and I never taken that away from him. I always said he has good construction. I always say that the cigars look good, the bands and boxes look fine. The draws and burn always fine. That's important. But I was never crazy about the blends.
Oh,
So
but the
for me,
blends you have what? I mean, it's if it's Nicaraguan fillers, then it's the Nicaraguan filler. There is no blend per se. It's just the quality of the tobacco.
what seeds you're doing, the processes,
Yeah,
how
yeah.
how you ferment them, how long you ferment them, what primings you use, all these things are factors. You know what I'm saying though. So but yeah, I mean, you're right. I mean, we don't see like Perdomo using like Cameroon or Perdomo using anything from Dominican Republic or Perdomo using a Connecticut broadleaf. So yeah, Perdomo is limited when it comes to that because he pretty much he does everything in house. From he does everything himself. He said he'll eat Chick-fil-A 3 times a day if he could. Don't do that, man. Chick-fil-A is not healthy either, man. Chick-fil-A.
Well, Mikey, yeah, that's what the soda does. It breaks down the meat. But if you want to do it natural way without a soda, you can just use pineapple.
Yeah. Pineapple or kiwis are very acidic and they can break down the meat. You know what I'm saying, though?
If you want later, you can wash it. If you don't want the taste on the meat, you can just wash it thoroughly, or you can, leave it there and be pineapple steak.
Yeah, I saw this thing where this guy was talking about if you had someone like in a bathtub covered in pineapples, it could eventually eat them away. Like so, a
Uh,
little bit of pineapple's okay, but if you're eating like 10 pineapples a day, it might eat away your. It's gonna kill all the germs in your body. You know what I'm saying? No, but then eventually,
it's gonna kill more than germs,
you
probably.
might. If you ate 10 pineapples a day, you'd be bleeding out your ass. You know what I'm saying? No, it's too much. You know what I'm saying? No, it's. Mhm.
Yep, that's that.
That down to the nub is phenomenal. How's everything been with you? How was the weekend? How was your parties?
Oh man, busy. Uh yeah, they were good. Parties are good. That's why I can leave LA, bro. It's
Yeah,
like we have too much going on here. One
yeah,
day if I get tired, of all this,
yeah.
I don't know. Whatever that will be.
You're never leaving, man. LA.
Yeah, I don't think so, man.
You, I mean, it's a crazy place, though. I mean, but
Yeah.
in your situation, it works well for you. I mean, if
Yeah, it does, and plus where I actually live, it's hills, mountains, and kind of
yeah,
mountains. It's not like in the middle of the.
if you're an owner and you're doing well. I mean, there's some great parts of San Diego or Los Angeles. You could do well. If you're doing well. But if you're like if you're a middle class struggling and imagine living in California, how expensive it is. I mean, how do the people do it?
Forget it, man. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, it's pretty much like tough. And then everything, bro. The house prices is like shit. $1 million, you buy junk. You buy $1 million. You buy $1 million house. It's not about the house. You just buy the property to
yeah.
demolish the house and build a new one.
I saw this story about Los Angeles Public Works. They were trying to build a public bathroom, like just like a little building with a public bathroom for men and women, right?
Uh huh.
And they started the project like a year or two ago, and they spent $1 million, and they still haven't finished it. Just to
Yeah.
build one bathroom, men and women.
Yeah. And then uh, you have to do everything by code. So you know,
Yeah,
especially when you're
I
making something.
was in California. You got people living in tents, smoking fentanyl everywhere, shitting everywhere, and then if you try to build something the right way, the inspectors are so crazy. You know what I'm saying? Though.
Marco, Marco is hard at work too. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh man.
yeah,
But yeah. Well, I mean everything. My area is unincorporated area. Is not LA City per
yeah,
se. It's of course LA County.
yeah.
So everything is that much more tougher. Like uh, in order to like put a cement in your yard, like 20 by 20 feet, you have to have all this shit, man. You have to collect the first 20 inches of the rain that comes on it before it goes to the ocean. And then I'm asking this inspector guy, say, okay, like there is nothing. It's this dust or whatever is natural place. We're not. I mean, we're not spilling oil or anything. Like it's
Yeah,
it's it's just natural.
yeah.
What can happen? Oh, but if the crows poop on it and then it washes away, you know how dangerous is that? If dude crows shit on the streets all day. Oh man, it's crazy. But yeah,
Yeah, it's a crazy world, man. It's a crazy. Well, California is really nuts.
it's nuts.
California's
So
nuts.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I believe it will cost $1 million.
Yeah, yeah. It's just a crazy place. Who knows? So that's where I'm going to end it, man. The cigar, 4.65, box worthy, phenomenal. I love the cigar, actually, and I can highly recommend it. If you're looking for a beautiful Connecticut with tons of flavor and a good amount of strength and tons of sweetness and complexity and plenty of spice and super smooth. I mean, I can't believe now the cigar is done when I go back and think about it. That was so much smoother than I expected it to be. I mean, with so much flavor and plenty of finish. I mean, there was nothing bad about it. I mean, I really think you would enjoy it, but you know, it is what it is. I'll leave it at that. So if you're a mid-tier guy and you're looking for a luxury cigar at a mid-tier price, the 20th Connecticut, I'm sorry, the 30th Connecticut was phenomenal. And I'll leave it at
No,
that.
15-year age tobacco is it's not a joke. I mean, and especially for that price point, it's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean that's let's say the shop sells it for $12. So I mean, how much they buy it for? $5 probably
No,
each, $7.
yeah, maybe $8, something like that. Yeah, whatever it is. I mean,
Yeah. So I mean, just his profit margin is so little. I mean, 15-year playing with tobacco until it's ready to make a cigar. That's a lot of
yeah,
space, man. I mean, you
yeah.
know.
And the construction was phenomenal. The draw was phenomenal. They made their best bands on this. You know what I'm saying? Though, so
I don't think you're gonna find a Perdomo with bad construction. They're
no,
all, yeah, no
no,
way.
it was phenomenal, man. But I look forward to what's going to happen next. The rest of the week, we'll see what happens. If I find anything worth reviewing, we'll see. And I thank you for coming on, man. Now I'm getting tired. I'm ready to crash. I'm gonna go to sleep
Yep.
and
The
whatever, man.
gym, the gym did it, huh?
Oh, I worked out like a fucking monster, man. I was there for like an hour and a half. It was a good time. It's a good time, man.
Nice.
I think it's not
Yeah.
limited, but I think it's not a mass. It's not the same volume. So I think it's going to be a regular release, but probably only so many boxes a year. You know what I'm saying though? If they want to maintain that level of quality and who knows? Let's say 5 years from now, how they still doing this? Well, they have to set aside the tobacco. You know?
Well, they started. I mean, you set aside tobacco every year, but
Yeah, yeah.
I guess there
There's
is a
no
limit.
but
Okay,
there's
so
no
if
yeah
look, if he's gonna make, if he let's do the math. Yeah, do the math. Real simple math. If he's gonna make that cigar, so he needs 15-year-old tobacco, right?
yeah
If 15 years ago he put aside 2,000 pounds of tobacco,
yeah
multiply that by 15.
yeah
Because every year he's stashing the same amount of tobacco. So next year, the next batch is going to be 15, which is 14 years now. Next year is going to be 15. So if
yeah
2,000 pounds for 15 years ago he stashed it away, then every year that
yeah.
you're talking on the end 200,000, 300,000 pounds of tobacco.
Yeah, and I'm just throwing a number out there. I mean, it could be
So,
more
I
than
mean,
that.
30,000 pounds. I mean,
Yeah.
that's that. I mean, and plus he's making all the other blends, and it's. I mean, you need a lot of space to keep that much tobacco,
Well,
bro.
he's a very profitable company. Perdomo is not going anywhere. Like every year, the company gets bigger. You know what I'm saying? Though, so
Yeah,
he has very consistent growth. You know, so
because you
see,
have consistent pricings. You know,
yeah,
so
yeah.
and I mean, look at Fuente. How come they don't only sell Opus, right? Because they can survive on Opus.
No,
That's it. The Opus for Fuente is a sidekick to sell the other ones. You
yeah, of
know.
course. Yeah, that's a passion project. You know what I'm saying? Though,
Yeah.
uh, and then you look at the cost for their boxes and their bands. They're not cheap. You know what I'm saying? Though,
Yeah.
so compared to like their mid tier stuff. You know what I'm saying though? So I mean, Fuente sells a lot of their mid tier stuff. You know what I'm saying though?
Yeah,
So
well, yeah. I mean, even the shops, you have to order like a lot of mid tier, low tier cigars before even you can get to the boxes of Opus to get to your shop.
yeah, so they did like a marketing thing, but they're doing the same thing with the 30th. He's only giving the 30th to his best retailers. So
Right.
of course that's a marketing thing, but why wouldn't he though? Why would he give it to stores that don't buy their mid tier stuff? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying
of
though?
course. Whoever spends more money gets the piece. That's how it is. That's how business run.
Yeah, of course. I mean
Yeah.
that's he's his right to do that. I mean, who cares if it's fair? I mean, he's got to do what he's got to do. And it was a great
That's
product.
that's just business, bro. I mean, you have to. I mean, so what are the advantages of other retailers if they sell more Perdomo? Uh,
Well,
Look, I
put it this
mean, if you're a cigar shop, you're gonna have like 20 salespeople from the 20 different companies coming to your store every day and asking for a space to put
way.
your cigars. So if you have the whole Perdomo lineup in your store, it depends how big is your wall. That's
Now,
gonna be the whole wall, just Perdomo.
imagine if you've been selling Perdomo for 20 years and you carry all their cigars, and then another guy doesn't, and he's like, "Yeah, can I get 20 boxes of 30th?" and he gives it to him, and the other guy goes, "No, I give you $5." And he goes, "But you gave the other guy 30 boxes." He might go, "Why am I going to carry you?" You know what I'm saying? No, so they're going to reward their loyalty. You know what I'm saying? No.
That's yeah. I mean, I don't blame nobody for that because that's the way to run a business,
Yep.
and everybody does it. I mean, look, like Davidoff. Not every Davidoff shop gets the Zodiac, stuff to sell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, only
Yeah.
selected shops get them.
Yeah. And even the I seen, but every Davidoff shop I've seen has the royal release, but those don't sell fast. I mean,
No,
$150 cigars don't move fast. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
don't go
No.
fast. Yeah, they don't go fast.
No, and I mean, it's a privilege to carry that, but they're not. How fast do you think they're selling? Royal releases for 100. I've seen it shops $160. You know what I'm saying? Though.
Yeah, well, they're limited production, not limited edition, but limited production. So
Yeah,
they don't make him that many anyway for you to sell boxes, and
exactly,
you know,
exactly. Well, Sako, I'm going to see you soon. I'm going to go to bed, and you stay fresh.
Big
And
D, take care, brother.
and
Always good to see you. Damn, I dropped my ash on my balls.
well, see, that's the problem. See your balls, so you could do it. If you were chop, you couldn't see the ball.
Yeah, I don't know. I just keep growing, and it always falls on me.
He said chop. Well, Sako, yeah, don't burn your balls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No.
Richie, take care, brother.
And I'll see you around, man. Put some
I'll
Mountain
see
Dew.
you later, bud.
All right, take it easy, man. God bless.
Good
See you
night,
around,
man.
guys.
See you
Take
around,
care.
guys. Good night, everyone.
Fresh.